Welcome to the Chambercast.
Welcome to the Chambercast. I'm your host, Jamie Lawrence, and today I'm joined by the Barbara Ingram School for the Arts. I have Dave and I have Melissa. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
These are only 10 minutes, so we got to go fast, Melissa.
Okay.
Can you give us a little background here on the school?
Well, Barbara Ingram is a school for the arts, but we are a public school. We are a WCPS public school, and we are a magnet school. So our students audition to come to our school in a lot of different disciplines.
An audition to get
They
into
do
the school?
have to audition. They
Yes.
either audition in performing arts or they create a portfolio in some of the other art disciplines.
So is it based on your kind of academic performance in public schools?
No,
or-
it is not.
It is not.
Academics are not taken into consideration. No.
So explain to me an
It's-
audition to get into BISFA.
It's completely based on your art and your talent. Yes. So you can come, you can do an audition and be fabulous in your talent and have not had a great record in middle school, and that's okay because we found that the arts bolster students and the arts really help in the academics because the students are happy to be there.
You don't have main problems with students then here at this school then, do you?
No.
I think that they form their own sense of community within the
Yeah.
school walls because everybody, even if you're in a different discipline, you are still like-minded and have
Yeah.
an appreciation for what the other disciplines contribute. So it's really exciting to be surrounded by that energy all day.
Wow, I bet.
Right.
So you guys have a big spring musical coming up called Hadestown.
We do. We're doing the teen edition. It has been slightly modified from what's currently playing on Broadway, and whatever modifications they make are mainly to work with untrained voices, or they will maybe lower down a key or something that somebody, an adult, might have the privilege of being able to hit those notes. But that's really the only adjustments they make in a teen edition. So we're really excited to put that on.
So what is Hadestown all about, or is this a secret? Is this
It's not necessarily a secret, but they are very competitive, or not competitive, but very cautious with the way that we put it out there because it is still currently playing on Broadway. So
Okay.
there's been some limitations with the way that we advertise and the way that we promote it because there's still national tours coming within our kind of geographical area here. But it is based on Greek mythology, and it's a very it's just a very tender story. It's very moving.
So this is a whole school production. Like when you hear a theatrical thing, you think, oh, it's just the theater students, but there's the whole school's involved in this. Can we talk about what goes into putting on one of these performances for the community?
Absolutely. So I could talk. My name is David Ryan. I'm the theater director, and so I'm the artistic director of this production. But we also, Melissa Mackely is the musical director. But those are just two components. We also have our choreographer, who is Michaela Smallwood. She will do the choreography. We have technical theater students that work with some of the adjuncts from the theater department. They build the sets and they design the sets and construct everything. But that's outside of what you would assume it takes to put on a show. We have people in our computer and digital gaming. We have a discipline that is all about computer animations and arts.
Wow.
And they're doing digital backgrounds and digital enhancements to help the production. And some of the other people that are involved. We have... I don't know.
Visual arts.
Visual
is
arts,
helped as
yes.
well, yes. And so our visual arts department has designed heads that were used in the parade as advertisement.
The Mummers Day Parade, they'll see the big character
I've seen
heads.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
those
seen
are always themed to the musical somehow. That's usually when we do our big debut of what the musical is to
Okay.
the outside community.
And then Photo Cinema also has done all the headshots and a lot of the.
Oh, wow. So it's really a whole
photography
school effort.
Yes,
It really
absolutely.
is.
But I think that's interesting because then you guys obviously have some students that maybe not want their face or their voice. They can work behind the
want-
scenes
exactly.
Absolutely.
and understand the production involved in these things. So I find that really interesting. This
yes.
sounds really fun.
We want to prepare the students with real world experiences. And so this would be how these different components of our school would
Okay.
operate in the real world and training them for this trade that they want to go into.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's exciting.
So do you guys have any success stories or breakout stories from a past student maybe that's went on to do some bigger acts around the country or even locally? Or
Let's see. I've been at the school longer than Dave. I've been there since we opened in 2009. Excuse me. And I've been involved with most 13 of the 15 musicals that we've done over the years. We have a student who is currently a past student who's currently in Florida, and she's been several of the princesses in Orlando.
Wow. Okay.
Not necessarily on Broadway. We have a dancer who was involved in the Radio City Music Hall, Spectacular.
Yeah,
and
it's exciting.
a lot of students involved in local theater and pre-professional theater, yes.
This is my 4th year at BISFA, so even in my 4th year, we still have several students who are currently in college majoring in theater. We have people up in New York working through, theaters up there that are pursuing this as a career.
Awesome.
So, yeah, it's just exciting to see what the future holds for them.
Well, you guys didn't happen to get to work with the world famous Ryan Smetzer, did you?
Absolutely.
You did?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Ryan was a student of mine, yes.
I think Ryan's one of the best examples of a local success stories. I also with BISFA as well. Like, it's great that he's stayed around and stayed local and made such an impact, and kind of like a testament to what BISFA is teaching students and kind of setting them forward, because, man, Ryan does an awesome job.
And BISFA has such a history of putting on these musicals that they have grown and continued to sustain themselves over all this time. I just think that it's an exciting component to what Hadestown has to offer, that there's this really artsy, fun, and very productive element within our community that I think people should know about.
Is everybody welcome to buy tickets to these events?
Absolutely.
And if so, where do we get tickets at?
I would get tickets through the Maryland Theater box office.
Okay.
You can go to mdtheater with an re.org. .org.
Okay.
So Maryland Theater, theatre.org. And we're selling tickets. We're 4 weekends. April 18th is our opening night. So it's coming up
very soon.
It's coming up quick.
What's it like to work at the Maryland Theater? That's got to be exciting to do these plays there, right?
It is very exciting. It also adds an element of challenge to us because we're unable to get into the theater until the week before our show opens. So we feel a little bit like a traveling show. And right now we have a huge set built in our building that we will have to tear down to take next door to put up at the Maryland Theater. So it does add a bit of a challenge, but it is quite a privilege to be able to perform there. Yes.
I was a bit of a rapper in high school. I enjoyed a little rap music. My parents didn't like it as much. Do you guys, what is the scale of like music? What are the options?
So I wouldn't say we have a rapping program, but the closest we would come, we do have a commercial band, and we have vocalists that sing with our commercial band. We have a vocal program as well.
Okay.
So that would be about as close as we could come.
All right. Well, maybe in the future. Maybe I'll become a teacher one day.
By sometime. That would be great.
We did have a rap number in SpongeBob. We did
That's true.
We did have a rap number.
Oh,
in
very
SpongeBob.
cool. Very cool.
So we got that.
Because I imagine with a program like you guys are running, things are constantly changing. Culture's changing. Entertainment's changing. Music, cinema, everything's changing. So, like, are you guys constantly adapting to the new things and aware of what's going on?
Well, that's one of the reasons why we strategically selected Hadestown Teen Edition to do, because we wanted to provide for our kids material that is current, that they're that's going to greet them when they graduate from Barbara Ingram. So we wanted to do shows that are pushing us into a forward-thinking direction with this. And nothing against, Golden Age or any of the old school shows as well. Those are all important too. But we want to really condition our students because, like you said, things are changing. The way that they write stories is changing. The way they write music in the musicals is changing. The music from this show is extremely different than the music from Once Upon a Mattress we did last year. They just don't write the same way that they used to. Okay. And I think it's important to teach our students the tools that they're going to need as soon as they graduate.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
This particular show, the music for the show is jazzy, it is contemporary, and it's hip. And the kids just absolutely love it. And one of my students said the other day, I will never be in a show ever again in my life that I love more than this one.
Wow.
Yeah, it speaks to them. They know this show. The young people know this show. And so that's our part. That's our position here. We're educators. We're educators first, so we want to engage the children and teach them with the skills that we believe they're going to encounter when they go to college or into the professional world outside of BISFA.
All right. Well, Dave, Melissa, thank you so much. I think we've got a lot of information out there.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
And one more time, where can we get tickets and what's the date of the event?
April 18th, 19th, 25, and 26.
Okay.
You can get your tickets at www.mdtheatre.org.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.